So just tidying the entranceway to the swimming pool, so that's the gate to the swimming pool. We brought the digger in because the soil level was up here somewhere. We brought the digger in and gave it a scrape, and we found a red brick block paving here and stone paving here. But it finishes in a dead straight line across here, which is a bit odd. Although there is a stone in the wall there which looks a bit different to everything else, so I don't know, perhaps there was a wall here. Who knows? But there is scorch marks in the soil here, as if there's been a fire or a chimney or something here. But yeah, this bit I'm just going to level it off and put some gravel down just to tidy it up. So just finishing this bit off. So that's the outcome. It's I think it needs a bit more sweep and a bit more work, but you can really see the red brick in there. And this end I'm filling with gravel. I just put some down to start off. Get some down and I'll finish it off tomorrow. Since it's now 8 o'clock, I've had enough.
Mark has started work on the trellis. So we've actually halved the ground behind this barn. So set in 2, 4, 5 long posts. Use the auger to do it. I don't know if you can hear in the distance, they're harvesting at the moment. And around us we've got sunflowers that are not ready for harvest yet, and the beans have just come in, broad beans. That's what they're doing. On this area of the gravel, I'm going to set in some little stepping stones. I've got a couple of tiles here. And I'm going to go and collect up all the others of similar size. I'm going to try and sort of dig out some of the gravel and just set them in. I don't want them set with cement as such. I'm just using it as an experiment, just to give a means of getting from the sun loungers to the steps of the swimming pool, and from the solar shower over there as well. So I'm going to try that to see whether they slip about in the gravel.
Right, here's the trellis coming on. Last little bit to do down the bottom there. Got all the way up through the gateway, and then I need to put a post in at the end and a couple of rails there, and job's a good one. So this is where I'm working today, on the trellis in the swimming pool area, and down here in the shade, thermometer. I think that says about 41, 42 degrees. It's a bit toasty.
So the outside tap Mark's put in. He's put a baseboard on the wall that's some of our lime from the lime tree we had taken down, and he's just covered the pipe with some bamboo, giant bamboo. We had a couple of pieces of that, and that was just a good use of it to cover up the bright red and blue pipe. Alongside this outside tap we've got the new little border of canna, which are flowering nicely, and all the climbers are really going for it now. So I've put some wires up to trail them on. That's morning glory, so they will flower blue. So it's all doing really, really well along there. The grapes are doing really well. We've been told to take all the straggly bits off, just so that all the nutrients and moisture goes into the grapes. And they're eating grapes.
So I'm going to take the last of the mezzanine floor down. Got a few planks down already. Just need to get the rest of the planks down and then the beams off, and that'll be all out. There you go. Everything's down. One man, one ladder, one bit of rope. All down, all in one piece, and I'm in one piece too. That's always a bonus. So I've taken down the last of the mezzanine floor, and you can see where it was. The fact that the M's have been covered up for years. You can see the line on the wall where it used to be. That's all down. This the timber that was along the edge here, only resting on those blocks. But they were huge big square of timbers. So I'll be able to use them somewhere else. But anyway, so that's down. Next job is to put the bamboo screening up. So I'm getting ready to put up this bamboo screening, just to screen off the entranceway to our wood store. It's only a visual screen, so I'm going to put it along this beam here, and what I've done is I've just put 2 uprights in where there's a couple missing, so there should be 3 like this big square one here. But these 2 here were missing, so I've just cut logs and put a tenon on the top of each of them and fitted them into place. So they only go from floor to a tenon in the top there. It's not anything structural, it's just something for me to put my battens on, to put the bamboo screening on. So that's the first bit. Now I've got to find something to put across them to put the bamboo on. So here we have our entranceway to the swimming pool. All nice and tidy and clean. I'm going to build a cupboard over this just to hide that away, but other than that, all done. There we have it. All looking neat and tidy. Full cover on. Steps. Barbara's stepping stones. There you have it.
The local wine seller has just been to visit us. He's the one that sold us this mantel clock. It isn't the original from the house, but it comes from a chateau in Paris that his parents owned. And I'd given that a good clean up. He'd had it stored in his garage. And he's just found the lids. So I'll give these a good clean up. But that shows the colour it would have been, so it was all gilded. The same as the hands on the clock, so it would have all been bright. And they fit like that. Yeah. So I just need to give them a good clean. I'm just going to put them into my bucket of vinegar and then give them a good scrub, and that will look great.